Good morning, children. How are you all? Hope you people are doing well. As you know, the commerce subject in intermediate having two parts, accountancy and commerce. Here we are having commerce 50 marks and accountancy for 50 marks. Today we shall see the commerce part. In that, today we will start a first lesson, financial markets. Here you can see the title of the chapter, financial markets. Children, look at here. Here you can see the title page. In that, one graph is given over there. The graph is representing that the financial data or budgetary data is represented in the form of graphs and charts. These graphs and charts are very much useful to understand the data in easiest manner. So here we need to understand that the financial data is provided in the form of graphs and charts. Then children, look at here the right side. Here you can see the various countries' currencies. Pound, dollar, rupee, yen, euro. These all are the various currencies of various countries. Then after that, here you can see the buildings. Children, try to recollect the buildings belongs to which account? Yes, you are correct. Buildings belongs to real account. Yeah, I am talking about types of accounts. Personal account, real account, nominal account. So these buildings, assets are comes under real account. So cash, buildings, these all are the various types of assets. All are comes under assets. So here the financial markets also deals with assets. Children, look at here. Here we are having a tree which is producing the currencies. Do you see anywhere? Have you come across this kind of tree anywhere? I think big no. Children, don't forget that trees are giving more valuable thing than the money. We know that we read in our lower classes that trees are producing the oxygen. Yes, children, we know that due to pandemic COVID-19, many patients were died due to lack of oxygen. So I request all of you kindly plant the saplings and look after them. Anyhow, now come back to our subject, that is topic is financial markets. Financial markets data is represented in the form of graphs or charts, and we also discussed that the currencies and assets are comes under financial markets. So the financial markets are the place where the assets are created and exchanged. Okay, so financial market is a place where assets are created and the assets are exchanged between the parties. So how the creation of assets will take place, how it will be transferred from one person to another person or one firm to another firm, we will discuss all those things in the lesson. Business is a human activity. The ultimate goal of the business is earning profits. So we studied in last year different forms of business: sole proprietorship form of business, partnership form of business, and joint stock company. To start a company, for the growth of the company, for the survival of the company, we require finance. Then children, do you know what do you mean by finance? Yes, let us see what is finance. Yes, what is finance? Finance can be defined as the provision of money at the time it is wanted. The provision of money when it is needed. That means whenever we are in the need of money, at that time, if you are having the enough money in your hand, that is called as finance. So the finance is treated as lifeblood of the organization or firm. Children, we know that blood is how important for a human body. Without blood, we can't imagine our human body, isn't it? In the same way, the finance is also treated as lifeblood of the organization. Fine. The finance consists of fixed capital and working capital. Children, look at here. What is fixed capital then? Long-term finance to purchase of fixed assets like land and buildings, plant and machinery, furniture, etc. These are the examples. Children, look at here in the image. Buildings are there, furniture, machinery. So these are the fixed assets. So the long-term finance to purchase of fixed assets comes under fixed capital. Then look at here, working capital. Children, short-term finance to meet the day-to-day needs such as payment of wages, salaries, advertisement expenses, etc. comes under working capital. So, working capital to meet the day-to-day expenditure of our business firm, we need this working capital. Financial market plays a vital role in providing these two types of finance. So, we discussed that finance. The finance is got divided into two parts. One is fixed capital and working capital. So fixed capital is nothing but to purchase of the fixed assets like land and buildings, and another one is working capital. So that working capital to meet the day-to-day expenditure of our business concern, to run our business activities, we need working capital. The examples are payment of wages, salaries, purchase of raw material, etc. Okay, then now let us see what is financial market then. Financial market in which financial assets are created and transferred is called as financial market. So here children, look at here. In financial market, the creation of assets and exchange of assets will take place. How? We will see here. Children, look at here. Household savers and business firms. For example, let us say Mr. X is there. X monthly salary is 25,000 rupees. After completion of all the expenditure, he is saving 5,000 rupees. How much he is saving? 5,000 rupees he is saving. So generally what he'll do, he'll approach the bank and he'll deposit that money for his savings. To create an asset, generally everyone will deposit their money in bank. In the same way, business firms. For example, for these business firms to run their business activities or to expand their business activities, to start a new startup business, they generally approach the banks to collect the loans. So here banks are playing the crucial role and fulfilling the needs of the household savers and business firms. Right? So banks are also one of the part of financial market. That's why what we are saying, financial markets create the assets and exchange the assets. Okay, children, look at here. In financial system, this is the flow diagram of financial system. Children, you can see the image of household savers and banks are here, then business firms are here, then financial markets are here. See, generally the household savers like Mr. X, he'll try to approach the bank to save his deposits, to save his earnings. Way the business firms also approach the bank to collect the loans, to obtain the. Here the business firms can issue their shares and securities with the help of these financial markets. They can issue the shares and securities with the help of this financial market. The household savers who are having the knowledge in commodities and stocks, they'll buy the shares and securities and they'll invest their money in the financial market. Okay, children, hope you got some idea about the financial system. How the household savers are depositing their money in the bank to create an asset. In the same way, how the business firms are creating the assets with the help of financial markets and how the household savers are getting the benefit from the financial markets. So here we need to understand that the household savers, the investors, they'll get the dividend quarterly or yearly based on the norms of the company for their investment. Children, hope you are following me. Now let us go to next slide. Children, look at here. Here the financial market types. What is the classification of financial markets? Here we can see, children, we have studied what is finance. Then after that we discussed about fixed capital and working capital. Then we discussed about financial market. Now we are seeing about types of financial markets. Here the financial market got divided into two types. One is money market and another one is capital market. So money market again got divided into two types. One is organized money market, another one is unorganized money market. So we will see about money market later on. Now you come to capital market. This capital market also got divided into two types. One is primary market, another one is secondary market. We are going to discuss about money market. So what is money market then? What is the definition is given by Crowther? A collective name given to the various firms and institutions that deal with various grades of near money. Here, children, here we need to understand that what is money market. Money market means the deal with various grades of near money. The institutions or firms which are dealing with the near money, those are called as money market. Then what is near money? Near money means the maturity period of the funds is very small, shorter period. Those funds are called as near money. Then RBI also gave us definition. What is that? The center for dealing mainly of a short-term character in monetary assets. It meets the short-term requirements of borrowers and provides liquidity or cash to the lenders. Children, look at here. The key terms are short-term character. The funds must be in short-term character. Then to fulfill the short-term requirements, the money market is here which is going to fulfill the short-term requirements. Then it provides the liquidity, quick liquidity. That means we can easily convert the funds into cash. We can easily convert our assets into cash. That is called as liquidity. So these three kind of qualities possess, that market is called as money market. Then next, children, look at here. Here you can see the money market participants. So in this market, who are the participants? Who are going to participate actively? Here Reserve Bank of India, commercial banks, central government, state government, and these are the various parties who are going to participate in the money market. Well, children, we have seen in this video what is finance and what is financial market, types of financial market.